Simon Cowell is one of the most... I feel like Simon Cowell is really one of the most honest people in the country. I mean, you know, he really has integrity. It's interesting to watch American Idol and to compare it to Grease, the You're the One That I Want, because what's happening in Greece is the producers, and what happens in the theater is that once you commit to doing this project, I would say 80% of the people start deluding themselves. I've seen it all the time. You take an actor who's horrible and you start to work with them, and you see how they grow. And because they grow so much, you not only reward, you not only say, oh, that was a great job you did at rehearsal today, your performance was great, you give it more weight because how bad they were a week before. Well, Simon Cowell doesn't do that. What Simon says, no, it's not good, it's not good, it's not good, that was great, and that's it. He's incredibly tough. He doesn't have a stake in it. Whereas when you watch Grease, Kathleen Marshall, she wants to believe that she's not in a train wreck. Part of what it takes to produce a play in theater is you have to tell yourself this is not a train wreck. And a lot of times when it starts to become a train wreck, instead of going, oh my God, this train is a wreck, we better get off and watch it crash and move on, you hold on. And that's exactly what they're doing with Grease. This is a train wreck. There is no one on that stage that I want to watch for 2 hours sing and dance. I don't even like Grease, but there's no one in that show, on that stage, that I want to watch play Danny or Sandy. I'd rather just stand and watch the video. And they're like, oh, you're growing, you're this, you're that. They are so delusional. But Simon Cowell will say to someone, that was a great audition, and then the next week he'll say, you know what? You were crap today, go home. And that's it. There's no delusion on his part. He doesn't give them the benefit of the doubt. He judges them solely on what they're doing. And that is the difference between what Simon Cowell does on American Idol and what Kathleen Marshall does on Grease. On Grease, everyone is deluding themselves on some level. The performers are delusional, the judges, the Kathleen Marshall and the producer, they're delusional, and on American Idol there's no delusion. They really are looking for a person who is a great singer, and if they don't have anybody, they're not going to pretend that they do. And Grease, they don't. It's a disaster. The show is horrible, but they don't have anybody up there that's good. They don't. Watch the movie of Grease, and then watch the rehearsals for Grease, You're the One That I Want. Ridiculous. And why are they reviving Grease anyway? They just had it on, I mean, does anyone still go to that show? It's a mystery to me. But I've really gotten hooked on American Idol because Simon Cowell has so much integrity. I really believe that. I don't think he's tough to like just be an asshole. I really believe him. I think he's an incredibly centered, honest, direct person. I really like Simon Cowell. If he's the person who should be directing Grease, he'd have them all fired by now, and they'd be bringing in 24 more people to be in the show. You know, he's tough. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Grease. Because right now, it's a disaster in the making. A lot of very untalented people on that show. And a lot of delusional judges. But that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do to be in entertainment. You have to delude yourself. And I think the people who are most successful are the people who don't. And they don't delude themselves, and they don't tell themselves they have a flop. They have a hit when they have a flop. And they don't tell themselves that somebody's good when they're not. I did it for years. You know, you take a, you know, I used to put porn stars on my play, and you tell yourself, oh, well, they've grown so much. It doesn't mean they're good just because they've grown. Just because an actor grows doesn't mean they're good. And that's what you see on Grease. You see people growing from week to week, but none of them are good for those roles. Not a one. So who knows what they'll do? It's not my problem. But I watch it.